Hello, what's up you guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to call natively OpenCV function in Android Studio. This tutorial a little bit difficult because it is a combination of three my previous tutorial about working with the OpenCV, connecting with the camera, and calling JNI function in Android Studio. So if you have no idea about what I'm talking about, I highly recommend you carefully see my those video again to get basic knowledge about that. Okay, so let's get started from creating a new project. In each tutorial, I will try to make a complete application. So even if you only see one video and follow step by step, you can create a complete application running on your device. Okay, so let's create a new project called NDK OpenCV test 1. Hit next, select the empty activity, hit next, finish. So first we need to add the OpenCV library into the project. So go to the file, new, and import module. Go to the file your OpenCV library SDK Java and select the Java. Hit next, finish. We need to wait some time for compiling Gradle again, and then go to the project structure and select app dependencies and add module dependencies. Hit OK. So now we are ready to work with OpenCV. So first we make a private static string for showing a message in a locale. We call tag is equal to main activity. Okay, and the second one is Java camera view. Create a Java camera view instance, and then we also need to create a base loader callback called name m loader callback, and create a new instance of the anonymous class. We need to implement on manager connected. Here we need to specify this is current activity and switch status case base loader callback success. If it is success, we just enable the Java camera view and break. Otherwise, in the default case, we'll call the base method on manager connected and also break. In the activity main XML file, we need to add an OR g.opencv.android.java camera view, and here we specify some property. Copy the property here and paste to the Java camera view and make the layout width as a field parent and the layout height also field parent, and we define a ID for Java camera view, which is Android ID and address plus ID slash Java camera view. Okay, so in the main activity, in the onCreate function, we try to bind the Java camera view in the Java code and Java camera view in the layout. Java camera view file view by id r.id Java camera view. Okay, after having the Java camera view connected with the layout, we set visibility and transfer the visible there. Visible. Okay, and also we need to bind the Java camera view with set CV camera view listener for this activity. We need to override three methods in the activity class named onPause, onDestroy, and onResume. I will make it a little bit fast. So here we have three classes: onPause, onDestroy, and onResume. In the onPause function, we check if the Java camera view is not equal to null, we will disable it. Java camera view disable view, and do the same thing in the onDestroy. In the onResume function, we need to check if the OpenCV loader is okay. So we'll show a message on the logcat tag OpenCV loaded successfully, and transfer the success in the onManager connected mloader callback loader callback interface success. Otherwise, OpenCV not loaded. And we try to load it again. Init asynchronize and OpenCV loader, OpenCV 2.4.9, and this activity, and M loader callback. Okay, so we already finished for binding activity with the Java camera view. So in order to get the frame from the camera, we need to implement interface name CV Java camera view, CV camera view listener 2, and override 3 method on camera view start, on camera view stop, and on camera frame. So in here we make a new instance, new mat, name mrgpa. Okay, so we will initialize that magic in the on camera view start, mrgpa new mat height, width, and CV type for channel. And in the on camera view stop, we try to release, and in here on camera frame, we just get the frame from the camera input frame.rgba and return the mrgba. So the next thing we need to do is go to the manifest and get the permission, use permission and camera. Okay, and then we need to go to the Gradle property and set android.use deprecate NDK is equal to true. So we'll build the project and see if it has any error. So we have no error. We are ready for the next step. Next step, we will create a new class inside the com.example.cvlab.ndk OpenCV test1. Inside here, create a new Java class. Let's say OpenCV native class. And in here we define a native function, native static. So if we specify this method is static, so we can call it through a name of class instead of instance of class. So that is a Java basic programming. Convert gray, and we transfer their address of the mat and the address of the gray image, gray. Okay, so here we will try to make the header file automatically. In order to do that, we go to the main folder, app rc main and call the java h d jni class path. Go out to the build, and intermediates. Yeah, we need to check if it has the Java class yet, the open native class yet. Go to the app, build, intermediate, classes, debug, com, not yet, not have the OpenCV native class yet. So we need to build in order to get that class. Otherwise, this Java H will say will give you an error. Okay, let's build it. So after viewing it, we'll see the OpenCV native class. So we are ready to call the Java H command. Classes and debug, and copy the directory and the name of class, OpenCV native class. Hit enter. So we have no error. Just check it. In here we see the JNI folder and the header file, and let's copy it and paste to the same JNI folder. Copy and paste. We need to change to the CPP file. Okay, so in the header file, we'll include OpenCV to OpenCV.hpp and using namespace CV, and also in here we include stdio.h and using namespace std standard library. Okay, so in the CPP file we will delete all the thing in here and in here. Just add include the header file. Okay, so now we are going to write some code in the native environment. So here I don't know, sometimes my computer get crashed very easily. In here we transfer the address of RGBA mat ADDR RGBA and the address of the gray image as we declare in the native class here. So ADDR gray, and we get the image RGB and cast it to the pointer of mat ADDR RGB A. Okay. Also mat gray. Also cast to the mat ADDR gray, and then we need to write one another function Java int return value, and we will declare toGray function and transfer mRGBA and mgray to there. Mgray gray. Okay. And in order to define the mgray toGray image, toGray function, we need to declare it in here before after the extern C. We'll define toGray image. The return value is int type toGray, and we have mat im and mat reference gray. Okay, so in the toGray mat image and mat image, here is mRGB 4 channel, and here we have the gray, and just call the CVT color img gray and CV RGBA to gray, and we'll check if the gray dot row is equal to image dot row and gray dot column is equal to image dot column. We'll return 1 as true, otherwise we'll return 0. And in here, because the function returned by toGray is integer type, but in the Java we have the Java integer type, so we need to cast it red, so that's why we need to use the red return value like this, g int and cov, and return red value. Okay, so let's build to see if it has any problem. Okay, so here we have problem. Okay, so problem come from the OpenCV because we have no have no OpenCV 2/opencv.hpp. So we will add a file Android Makefile.mk, and we just copy Android Makefile in here and paste to our Android Makefile. So here we have OpenCV, this directory, and we specify to the OpenCV.mk, and in here the local source file we need to specify to our CPP file. Okay, so let's copy the name of CPP file and paste to the local source file, and we call this is my OpenCV libs. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is make application makefile.mk in the JNI folder. We also copy this line of code to our application.mk. So I will upload this text file to the description, so you guys will easily to download it. And the final thing is in the build Gradle, before the build type, we need to specify the location for NDK compiler here. So copy and paste. Just change the directory to the ndk build.cmd to your direction in your computer. So I have here is CVLab. That's it. So we'll try to build it again. It should be built without any error. And if it is built successfully, we'll see the JNI libs and my OpenCV lib.so. SO is share library, and also other library, OpenCV library that we need. So that is the reason why we do not need to copy manually the OpenCV library in the JNI libs folder as in the first tutorial. So let's call that convert gray function. So come here, let's call this function. Go to the Java OpenCV class. We'll call the convert gray. So inside the main activity, we need to load the library. Static system and load library, and the name of library is my OpenCV libs. My OpenCV libs, and then in here, before return the value mRGBA, we'll call convert. First, we need to call the OpenCV native class because our function is inside that class. OpenCV native class dot convert to gray, and then we transfer the address of the mRGB and get native object address and then mgray. We do not have the mgray yet, which is the grayscale image we return. So also we need to initialize the gray image in here and just one channel mgray and get the objective native object address and just return the mgray. Okay, so let's view it and run it on the actual device. Here I already have the S5 connected with the computer, so I select it and I will turn on the application Miro OP so you guys can see the screen of my device. It takes a while to build the application. Oh, waiting for connection. Why it cannot connect? I need to play. Okay, so we'll see it again. I use the Miro OP is not licensed, so the time connection is limited, so I just connect it whenever the program is finished. Okay, so you see here the to gray convert gray is perfectly work. So you guys can try to play with other function and also make a small program like human detection and face detection even. So that's all. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it